This is Roger with Crosscut in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this BMW. It is a 2014 BMW 550i with the M Sport trim package, which is the high-end trim package. No, it does not make it an M5. It's an M Sport package on a 550i. Okay. It was a Royal New Car Automotive Group trade-in here in Tucson. Royal has Lexus and Land Rover and all the really good dealerships Royal has. So we bought it from them. It has 86,970 miles. It's a 4.4 liter twin turbo, rear wheel drive, and it's gorgeous. The only thing that it needs, we have scheduled for Monday. It's Friday. I think it's the 11th or 12th of October. I think it's the 11th. And we have two vehicles over at our shop right now, and we want to get those back before we send more. This one needs an oil change and a brake fluid flush, which it's going to get. That's what the computer's telling us in the car. So it's getting that on Monday. Other than that, it's gorgeous. Beautiful car. It's got some nice Michelins on it, very high rubber. Somebody probably put those on pretty recently, so someone spent a lot of money on 245 40 ZR 19s. Those are Michelins. They're very high tread. I'd say, gosh, the fronts look like they're 90%, 80%. This car is a very dark blue, by the way. Very dark blue. It's really pretty. When I first saw it, I thought it was black, but it's very dark blue. So you got the M wheels. Anyway, my job in these videos isn't to tell you how great the vehicle is. You know, if there's something wrong, my job really is to tell you more about what's wrong than what's right. And that way we avoid drama. But not a whole lot going on here. Negative. There's your M wheel. Tires in the rear. Tires in the rear look like they're probably at least 75%. Here's a rear wheel drive car, so that kind of makes sense. All right, I'm going to open up the trunk. You can open up the trunk using this, but then you got to use this button to make it go down, not the key. Okay. All right. First thing to show you, I'll give you some help here. This is Manheim Market Report. We put in the VIN, put in the miles, 86,969. A dealer at live auction would pay 16,550, which is about right. Then you would expect them to retail it for 22.5. You're not paying anywhere near that, trust me. But that's what other guys are doing. We don't have to do that because we have some advantages they don't have. Here's the auto check for the car. There's your VIN. All this stuff will have links in it also. No major title brands, no accidents, no damage found, no odometer issues. Looks like it was born in San Diego. And then in 17, it moved to Tucson, sunny Tucson, blah, blah, blah. Nice and boring. Very boring. I love boring Carfaxes, auto checks. We use auto check, by the way, now because Carfax wants $1,200 a month for them, and auto check wants $450, I think it is. And that's what the auction uses, is auto check. So I'll go with auto check. There's your M on the wheel. Ba, ba, ba. All right, let me hop in this guy. Fire it up. You got the M on the threshold. Got the M on the pedal thing down here. All right. There you go. 86,994 is the mileage right now. This triangle's on because I need to put a little fuel in it. I was going to drive this tonight for the weekend. Then I decided not to because every time I touch a nice car like this, something terrible happens. Someone will ding it or scratch it or something. Okay, there's your... There's your motor. There's your VIN. Stickers where they belong up here. Ba, ba, ba. All right. Get in this door. There's your window up and down. By the way, it is a Harman Kardon system, which is also an upgrade. There's a lot of upgrades in this car on top of the M Sport part. My brother drives that M4 that's under the cover over there, so he's kind of an expert on the whole BMW gig. So that's back and forth. And let's see, up and down. See, this is the little front leg support thing. All right. You got boom, boom. That's that. Okay. There's your manual in here. This is a pretty car. I really want to drive it this weekend, but I am the kiss of death. I really am. So Dennis drives the M4. I drive the 03 Matrix that I bought for $300. And you know what? That's probably a wise decision. I could park this thing 500 miles away from a car and they'll door ding it. I have the worst luck. God, this thing is so pretty though. But I won't do it. I will fight the urge. Everyone asks me why I drive the Matrix with 200,000 miles. Like, you don't want to know what happens to cars I touch. That's my answer. Window. Okay, let's see. Seat forward. Seat back. Let's see, seat up. Seat down. Let's see, front piece up and back. Seat back forward and back. Steering wheel, let's see. That's out and in. I think it's all the way up now. There's down and up. There you go. Let's see. I think it's got, I forgot to read a couple things. I have my notes here from my brother. He's like, you need to tell him that it's got full LED headlights, which I guess matters, and heads-up display, and it's got Harman Kardon upgraded radio for stereo sound or whatever. I'm the diesel truck guy, so that's why you're not getting the smartest guy in the world here. Of course, I'm not the smartest guy in the world with them either, if you watch enough of my comments, right? There's your roof, and the motor's moving fast, which is very good. When you see them moving slow, that's when you know things are about to go terminal. And there's the cover. Yeah, that thing's great shape. All right, let's see. Mirror out, in, up, down. Other side, out, in, up, down. Let's do the fold them in. They both come in. Boom. There you go. Let's see. We have the Tiptronic shifters, which obviously we don't need to worry about. Let's see. Radio. Oh, that's air conditioning. Sorry about that. Oh, that is radio, I think. I just don't know how to work it. Oh, there it is. There we go. That is the AC. I'm not very literate in this. Let's see, there's sync, so now we can go turn the temperature at the same time. Heated seats, right. Let's see, what else? Menu, we got navigation, which you just saw. Vehicle info, this is where we get the vehicle status. This is where we got it says service required, and the service required is brake fluid and engine oil, so it's going to get both of those on Monday. Okay, again, I don't know if you're noticing or not, but we tell you what's going on, because not telling people what's going on is a bad idea, right? So there you go. Let's see. On 106.3. So pretty good. There's your windshield wipers. Let's see. What all these things we got here? We've got sport mode, sport plus. We go down to comfort and eco pro. See that? I think we'll go eco pro. Let's see. That kind of mode. Camera. Ah, there's your cameras, right? Parking sensors. Parking sensors. No, I'm gonna turn them back on. I think I want them on now. All right. Let's see what else we go. Okay. There we go. All right. Parking assistant. Park manually. Oh, this is parking assistant. That's what this is, huh? Parking assistant. Well, I would park manually anyway. I think that's crazy when people put their car in gear and tell them to park your car. I saw that on Top Gear the other day. They were parking inside their studio in a show they did about 5 or 6 years ago, an LS 460 Lexus, and they just let it park and it crashed in their building. So there's your backup camera, by the way. Okay. All right, let's go for a ride. If you come to Tucson to drive this home, you'll pay the following. You'll pay your state tax rate, plus our city tax of 2.7%, and a $250 dock fee. If you pay by wire and ship this car out of state, all you're gonna pay is agreed upon price, and that's it. No tax, no dock fee, nothing. Once we receive full payment by wire, we'll fill out the title with your name or your company's name and address. We will sign it off to you, we will scan it in your online file, and we will mail it to you. Even scan in the envelope, we mail it in, okay? If you need help with shipping, let me know at the time of the transaction. We can add the shipping to the price of the vehicle, so you make one payment for the whole thing, and I'll get it shipped to you. You're welcome to ship it yourself. You know, if you know how to do it, go for it. But I want people to get their car as fast as they can. All right, there. This thing hauls ass too. I love it. Woo! Really quick car. We're right on them instantly. Let's see. Deposit. Once we have an agreed upon price, please get your deposit. Once we have a deposit, we have a deal. Until then, it will stay for sale. So make sure you get your deposit in, okay? I have a feeling this car is going to be very sought after. Some BMWs sit around because they made so many of them, some of them don't. This is the one that I figure will not stay around long. By the way, it's got the blind spot and the lane departure and all that crap over here too. I believe that that's what that is. Man, this is a neat car. Very hard for me to leave this over the weekend. Probably gonna be a cop here somewhere. Wow. Rocket ship. Really quick car. Beautiful ride too. Let's see. Anyway, make sure you get your deposit. Last part of every video, I say the same thing, and I will on this one, even though this thing's as nice car as you're gonna get. But I'll say this anyway. We don't have salesmen. We don't have salesmen to pay. We don't have commissions. We don't have a fancy location. You saw the yard I just pulled out of and the road that's basically four-wheel driving down our road. We don't have someone serving scones and lattes in a game room like they have a Precision Toyota down the street from us. So we don't have all that stuff to pay for, okay? So we can save you a lot of money because we don't have the bills they have. They also know if they sell you this vehicle, because they had to charge you so much for it, if something breaks, you're gonna come in and say, fix my BMW, okay? And they should, because you got killed by them. So they should fix it. They usually put about $500 to $700 into every deal for future repairs so that when you come in, they don't care. And if they can't fix it for $500 to $700, they give you your money back and sell the car exactly as it is to the next guy, who hopefully will go for it. That's how they do it, okay? We don't do that. We save you all the money up front so that when something breaks, you can fix it. And that's day 1 to day 3 million. You are the owner on day 1. You saved a bunch of money. If something breaks, fix it with your money. If you're not a BMW person, don't buy a BMW. There are people who are experts on this vehicle who are probably laughing at me in my description of this thing, which is fine. I don't know a whole lot about them. I just know when I've got a problem in front of me and when I've got a good one, and I've got a good one in front of me, okay? I'm driving a good one, but it doesn't make me an expert, all right? So we give you all the information that we have, who does this? Who does this thing, right? and goes to vehicle info and then says, oh, let's look at this. And let's look at this. Let's hit that button and see, oh, look. Nobody does that. We do that because we don't want it to end up in Iowa or Minnesota or somewhere, you know, and then have someone say, you didn't tell me that, which would be true. Why didn't we tell you? All right. It's no big deal. The oil change is probably going to cost us maybe $250 to do the oil change and the brake fluid, you know, but whatever. That's fine. It's a good car. We want it to be what we said it would be, you know, so there you go. But we're not Nostradamus. We don't know when it's going to decide to have a window motor go out, or, you know, who knows? Who knows what'll happen? All right, it's not a brand new car, and it's not under factory warranty. So, you know, if they could warranty it for, you know, 25 years, they would be able to sell this car for $1 million, but they can't. You know, so we're kind of like them. We don't know. If they don't know and they built it, we don't either. All right. Anyway, beautiful car. Absolutely beautiful car. Love this car. Please make sure you get your offer in quickly, get your deposit in, because my brother is tending to go on the very low end of things lately. Okay? Thank you for your time.